lasts and never ends. Tone and lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire.
Well, hello to you. Welcome into another edition of Brainley's Virtual Tour Live. Glad to have all you here, y'all. I was catching up on some of the Q&A Smith and BJ content today, and man, the conversation rolls on, child. Listen, I don't think that you can. How can I put he or she who has such thing cast the first stone? Okay. Stephen A. Smith has said a lot about a lot of people. Okay. And so I do believe he's got the right to be talked about back. Okay. All right. Moving on. So with all that being said, we got a whole lot to talk about. As you guys know, we are reviewing Real Housewives, Ultimate Girls Trip Roaring 20th. This is celebrating the 20-year anniversary, or 20 years of Housewives. A very big deal that any franchise can be around for, let alone 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. 20 years is a lifetime, right? So for damn sure, absolutely. So, and shout out to Nick at Night, who is putting belt to ass on somebody who fucking deserves it. Sarah Fields, fuck that waste of life from Cuba's Law by her mother. Now, with that said, we stand for blackness, okay? That don't mean we are against everybody, okay? You can stand for blackness and also stand up for people who are being about the right things. Amen, somebody. Amen, amen. Let's get to it, because higher is waiting, low is available. But either way, we got to go on tour. Yes, indeed, we do. Let me take down this black conic intro here. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. And then there is me. Hey, everybody. Welcome in. Glad to have all of you here. Let's get to it. This is episode 2, everybody, of the Ultimate Girls Trip. So we have left Orange County, and now we are in Beverly Hills. Yes, indeed. So it is morning time. Lisa arrives first, then Teresa, Portia, Vicky, Luann, and Giselle. Kyle is crying in a corner. Nobody knows why except Vicky, because for Kyle, this is her 30-year wedding anniversary to Mauricio, right? And they're going through a divorce. And, you know, anytime that you go through a divorce, right, it's a very painful, very trying, and very uneasy time, right? Especially when you have kids, right? Because, you know, kids feel like, you know, they should have their mom and their dad, and why am I going over to mom's house, and then why am I going over to dad's house? And, you know, it's just a whole kid caboodle that's just quite sad. So definitely felt bad for Kyle, for sure. You know, Kyle was saying how many fans, you know, said that, you know, they were the definition of true love and this, that, and the third. I will just say this to you, Kyle. While it is a great honor to have people say that about your love, doesn't mean that you can't be human and say, child, sometimes it's hard. You know, I mean, I think that sometimes us fans put too many things on too high of a pedestal, right? Because for some people, they believe celebrating a side dish coming to television is cool, when knowing good to up damn well that if their husband had a side chick on the side, they would be like the person that they can't stand, but yet they're elevating them on their YouTube platforms. You can put 1 plus 2 and make it equal 3. Okay, all right, moving on. And that's the thing, right? Right is right, wrong is wrong, right? And for everybody saying, "Oh, congratulations," this, that, and the third, it's like you do realize, right, that because she is on TV, she's got the right to be maligned, dragged, flamed to the lowest hell. So y'all who ain't got no content talking about this side dish finally appearing on old, tired, broken, decrepit, dilapidated, and need to be put down show on. Y'all don't realize this is going to invite more hate. And it's going to be round 2 versus side dish versus everybody else, or as somebody said on somebody's or as somebody said on a platform, from coleslaw to oatmeal. Okay, all right. I just don't get that. Like, celebrating the fact that somebody's side chick got on national television when you know good and damn well y'all would whoop a side chick's ass if they try to break up your marriage. But hey, listen, y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. September 12th, I will be in peace over here, not having any headaches, but I will gladly watch the war that is going to be happening because it is going to go down. All right, moving on. So Vicky said that, as an outsider, she thought that Kyle and Mauricio also had love as well. And, Vicky wishes that someone would talk to her about reality TV and what she was going to go through because she got divorced from this guy named Don. And I will just say this, right? At the beginning, middle, end of the day, you don't know what you don't know, right? I think that Orange County was the first series. And so, reality TV was evolving, during that time. I think in the early 2000s, it was Fear Factor, it was Big Brother, and it was Survivor, right? And then, then Housewives, and then all these other shows, it just became its own thing to the point where there had to be an organization made called the American Reality Television Awards. Okay, to just do an award show to celebrate reality TV. So it's become a whole entity upon itself, right? And Giselle was being nice and saying all of them been through it. And so in the Sprinter Man, they showed all of the years that everybody's been divorced except Lisa, who is still married to her husband. I'm just like, oh my God, like y'all were shady for that. But in the same token, like, it is what it is. A fact is a fact. But I do believe just because somebody is married to their person does not mean they can't have empathy and sympathy for somebody going through something, right? So Giselle and Lisa from Real Housewives of Salt Lake City talked, and Vicky said about Giselle that she wanted to put Giselle in the box, and Vicky was on her laptop working. And it's just like, is this what we're doing? You're on Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip, right? Roaring 20th, celebrating 20 years of Housewives, and you're working. That's what you want to do. Okay, all right. And I was with Giselle on this. I have other things to do too, but I'm here. When I agree with Giselle, it's a problem. Okay, all right, moving on. So, with all that said, Lisa said that moments on the van always happens as peaceful, and talking bad about her is my truth. Vicky said that about her friend, and Teresa said, Vicky, you were mean to me, right? And then in the middle of this conversation with Teresa, she deflected to a store in Beverly Hills. I don't like Vicky. Okay, Vicky is, oh my God, how can I put this? Vicky is the older white woman version of Kelly, Shamia Moore, and Kelly Farrell. That's Vicky. And it's just like, how fucking dare you have the white density, white proxy, white imagination in the midst of a conversation of another person feeling disrespected, you deflect to a store out there in Beverly Hills. Child. Luann had a throwback moment, right? And Vicky said that, Teresa was the most overrated housewife, right? And so, at BravoCon, they have these different events. And so she got asked a question by Rachel Lindsay, not Andy. And, Vicky said it was probably jealousy because Vicky finally got her orange back after all this time at the last BravoCon, right? And so everybody was like, well, that was a real moment of transparency. It was, but just because you are jealous doesn't give you the right to be an asshole to people. All right, moving on. So then we get to Beverly Hills, right? And the Beverly Hilton Hotel, which has had I believe they have had the Golden Globes there. Of course, Clive Davis's Grammys party, which Clive Davis is no longer here. So who is going to continue on the Grammys party? That's going to be a huge question. But also, too, that hotel is very significant in the Black culture because that's where Whitney Houston passed away in a bathtub during Clive Davis's Grammys party. So they didn't mention all that, but you know where you're at. So we fill you in with everything else, right? And so Kyle talked to her daughter, Teresa talked to her husband, Luann talked to her boyfriend, and it seems like they have a very good relationship, and that they found balance because he travels a lot, she travels a lot, so they just find, time when they can and see each other when they can. So then there is food. It's like a pajama party. They're trying to make Kyle Richards feel good. And so there's this kebab that Luann ate, and she put on Vicky's extra plate. And listen, Vicky put 20 on 10, but also too, I understand, like, from both sides. If I have ate something, right, and I'm going to eat it later on, I may find an extra plate, or I may put it back on my plate to pick it up later, right? But I also understand Vicky too of, why are you using my plate when I can pick that up and this, that, and the third. So I get from both sides. But Vicky just seems like a truly annoying headache. Sincerely. Now, for those of you who don't know, the Ultimate Girls Trip franchise is basically bringing together different housewives from different, franchises and making them travel. It's a great concept. I didn't really get the big deal about it because, like I said, I review this show for y'all. That's it. Once I watch the episode and I do this, that is done. Okay, but I do try to find the joy in it. And so that whole thing was just crazy. And Luann said to Giselle that, Vicky should have some sex. Get some good. The thing that I'm thinking about is, oh my God, Trina, when she said, I licked it, I sucked it, and I enjoyed it, immensely. I remember that moment from Braxton Family Values. I remember when Trina said that. And I'm like, what the heck? But then I'm just like, well, I can't really rag on Trina because, when it comes to the punani, I eat it, I suck it, and I lick it, and I enjoy it, delectably. You know what I mean? Just like Trina enjoys D delectably. So, I can't really rag on Trina from the Braxton Family Values. Let's continue on. And so, basically, I think it was Portia that said if one of them had filled out a clipboard, they would be talking, that Vicky would be talking to them. And I'm just like, Portia, you ain't got to say the quiet part out loud all the time. But I can't rag on her because that's what I do all the time. So, and for those of you who don't know, this is the second episode. On the first episode, right, Vicky had a gift bag for everybody, but she also sells insurance. So she had clipboards with these forms on for these ladies to fill out their insurance, fill out their information to get insurance from her. And I'm just like, this is the 20th celebration. Could you not just be normal? Okay. And Luann says, I don't think you are controlling you. I don't think you are controlling. You I'm telling you, you're controlling, right? Some variation of that, and I agree. And one of the ladies said, how do you know that about her?" It's like, you can't tell her energy is somewhere not on Earth. And this ain't a men are what is it? Men are from women are from Venus, men are from Mars type of conversation. No, I'm not even gonna put Pluto in the conversation because Pluto deserves respect. She is some lost star in the galaxy that nobody wants to find. You know how like there was a big discovery in space and everybody's excited. Vicky is not that. She's not a discovery that nobody wants to report. Okay, so then of course somebody made a comment about it's a synthetic robe, right? Because Portia, with her purchased behind, okay, she made some wide fall on Vicky's robe. And so then apparently Portia gives a lesson to Giselle about whiffing and smelling essence of a man. And I'm just like, I guess. I'm joking because the next thing that happens here is that I'm sorry, y'all. But Kyle, she does a split. And the little behind that she got, because it's a behind, it's not an ass. It moves. No, it did. No. No. There's nothing to hold on to. As a person with a PhD degree from Thickology University, there is nothing there. I studied Bootylicious 101. Beyonce was my professor. And I had many study sessions at her house when Jay-Z was not there. That's neither here nor there. But the point is, I'm joking, y'all. Calm down. The point is, there's nothing there. So after that, Lisa from Salt Lake City doesn't split. And then, they all try to talk dirty to Vicky. It's like, we're pre-approved. We're all being shard. I thought it was hilarious, bro. I really did. These women are out their minds. I found the fact of, it was nice to see these ladies who are on different franchises come together just to have a good time. And apparently Lisa felt the same way because she said like to genuinely laugh and have a good time is something that she wants rather because the jokes are always made at her expense. And Lisa hugged Portia like she was a sister and said, "Have you always been this fun?" and da 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 da. And so I thought that was a sweet moment of, okay, what you're looking for may be somewhere else. Now, Lisa, I'm gonna let you know right now, they ain't gonna let no white girl into the group. Okay, I'm gonna let you know that right damn now. But listen, I'm sure that if you and Portia establish a decent, colleagueship, you could probably make an appearance on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, but you ain't gonna be on the show full time. But moving on, Portia had businesses prior to being on Bravo, and Portia shows love to all the ladies. I thought that was a very nice moment. Then we get to Portia is talking to her mom. Kyle is talking to son, and there's this ugly leather pants boy that's happening. Now, apparently, Crystal, who is a podcast host on a podcast called the Humble Brag Podcast with Cynthia Bailey, right? Very big podcast. And apparently there was these ugly leather pants that happened. And everybody, arrives at Sutton's, right? And Vicky thought that Crystal was Sutton, but Vicky doesn't know Sutton. Was there not another original housewife that could have been available that has her brain together? Because I don't understand Vicky. Okay, I just don't. By the way, there's one episode for each city, right? So it's all going to lead to Bluestone Manor, in New York. That's going to be the big ending, right? So, with that being said, Luann moved from Vicky because she said she needed I feel her though. I feel her. I feel her. I feel her. After that conversation, I would need the break too. So son asked, what happened in Orange County. There were cardboard cutouts on this yacht, and it was they went to the Quiet Storm, but it was really called the Quiet Woman, and there was a shrine built for Slay because Slay called her Miss Porky, but it was Miss Piggy instead. And Luann, my God, she's alive, but I'm getting to know Luann. And then Vicky said that she looked like a Muppet, and I'm just like, good God, I just thought of Tamar Braxton when she, you know, got told by Kate Michelle she looked like a Muppet. I'm not laughing at Tamar being a Muppet, believe me. What I am laughing at is Lonnie Love, okay? She did this look of just like, you do. And it's just like, the episode that I would really love to do, like there's this show called The Conversation on Zeus, right? Now Zeus is a piece of shit network that should have never formed, right? And that's not because of Daystar and King Bach and the other young lady. They had good intentions. Lemon Pepper did not, and also Natalie Chin Nunn did not as well. But that's neither here nor there. But they have this one show called The Conversation where you bring two people together, right? And they got beef, whatever. It is just them, no therapist, no security, this, that, and third. Now, I do believe the concept is good. The two people got beef, this, that, and third, need to sit out, but you need security for that show. You need security for all the shows, quite frankly, but they don't give a damn about mental health and safety and everything in between. But if there could be a conversation between Lonnie Love and Tamar Braxton to just hash everything out, I would actually watch it because I need to know what went on behind the scenes of the real. I know it's been so long ago, but it keeps being brought back up. And not to mention too, like, you did nod your head, Lonnie Love, so you need to just say it out loud on that podcast episode. But that's neither here nor there. But after Vicky said that she looked like a Muppet, Shannon stole Giselle's man. So there was a show called Love Hotel on Bravo, and Shannon Boudoir and Giselle and Luann and Ashley, they all did this show where they were trying to find love, right? And so Shannon went on try to go after Giselle's man, and it's just like, unless there's a ring on the finger, y'all are all single. So I'm sorry, I do not have sympathy for somebody who worked with her friend Robin, regular Robin, shout out to Kempire, who tried to hide Robin's story all season long and judge everybody else's relationships. I'm not giving sympathy to Giselle. Sorry, Giselle, that without a man. Shout out to Karen Hugo. Hell wrong with you. And then, this comment that Giselle would lay down horizontal with, Mauricio. And Teresa was so funny. She said, "What's horizontal?" Just like, horizontal is this, and you're just horizontal. Vertical is a hug. Okay? Horizontal is getting in. Okay? All right, Teresa, there you go. Hope the translation helped. So a whole conversation happens this after they show the throwback clip where Ashley Darby was being a thirsty heifer. Okay, child, she needs to stick with Josh because that's the only dude that's ever gonna love her. Like, let me tell you something. If you are dating Kelly Farrell, if Shamia becomes single and you date Shamia, Piggy, I'm not gonna be on you too much. right? I'm not gonna be on you too much. I don't like what you did with the bankruptcy thing and calling it a tool, this, that, and the third. Where there are people who have worked really hard for their dreams, and they have lost everything. You know what I mean? So it's more about like showing off as a lifestyle. I think that's what it is. But people do like you. You know what I mean? But if you date Shamia, if she becomes single, if you date Kelly Farrell, if you date Ashley Darby, I just want you to know your dating pool has dried up to date any one of them heifers. I'm just gonna let you know that right damn now. You got Kelly who fights with neighbors, can't pay anybody, gets lawsuits. Okay, Shamia, she lies. Okay, she big mad because Portia knows who she is. And number three, she don't want to take responsibility for shit. And then Ashley Darby, I mean, need I say more? She feels like she's very cutesy, mindful, and very demure when she does too damn much. And the words of Karen here, I want you to ejaculate, procreate, move up off of mine. Oh my god, that was iconic line from Karen. Ejaculate, procreate, move up off. So anyway, after all that, Kyle feels that Giselle, would go there with Mauricio, but also she doesn't know if she feels sorry for what she did. So it's like, it is what it is, but I clocked you. So then there was these sunglasses that cost like $25,000, which, I mean, far be it for me to give an opinion, but here we are. Why the flying hell would you spend $25,000 on some sunglasses? Like glasses alone can cost like what, $200? Sincerely, like there's some glasses that are like rent payments, right? So I don't know why you would have $25,000 on your face when anybody can take them, break them, just do whatever, right? But apparently there was this thing called "Let the Mouse Go." That was throwback moment. I don't know what that is. Apparently, the mouse is this, issue that you just keep holding on to. You just, let the mouse go. I'm guessing that's what it is. I don't know. I'm sure the historians will flame me up and let me know what "Let the Mouse Go" is all about. So there's a relic treasure hunt, right? You have to find the key to let the mouse go, right? So it was different relics over the years. And I thought that was really cool, right? Because I feel like this, series is like ultimate fan service. Like people remember these little tiny details, and it makes you feel so connected to them. And honestly, to tell you the truth too, I'll say this part at the end of this episode, at the end of this review, because I think it would be cool. So you have all these different things. Jamie Lee Curtis made an appearance on a Housewives episode, which, I mean, Jamie Lee Curtis don't really need Bravo. Bravo would need Jamie Lee Curtis, okay? But anyway, so the winning team, Giselle, Portia, Teresa, and Crystal won. And so it was this person in a mouse costume, and the mouse was just running, da, 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 da. And then there's a preview for the next city. And child, it turns hell. Okay. So that is that there. Now I will say this, right? I think it would have been cool, you know what I mean, if in every city, right? Since it's the 20th season, right? Imagine all the housewives go to a venue to surprise like 20 fans in each state, like 20 fans who loves the housewives in Orange County, right? Oh my god! Same thing with Beverly Hills. Oh my god! I feel like that would have been really cool. You know what I mean? Like the housewives could spend 1 to 2 hours with these 20 fans and intersperse it in the episode. I think that would have been cool, right? Because if you're celebrating 20 years, right, and you find like 20 ultimate Housewives fans, they would freak out the fact that they would actually appear in a episode. So, but of course, Bravo is the smart ones, right? But anyway, y'all, welcome in. Glad to have you here. We are just chillaxing. Glad to have you here. And just trying to see if there's anything new on my phone. No, it's not. Okay. But yeah, shout out to the one person here. I saw two people, and then three people were here at one point in time. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm going to review it every Tuesday. Until we get to the final episode. I don't think there's going to be a reunion on this one. I think it's just going to be is what is. But if there is a 3-part reunion, NeNe Leakes should host it. Okay, and then at the end, Andy offers her peach pack. I think that would be the best way to cap off this Ultimate Girls trip, Roaring 20th. So that's just my take. Theirs. Oh my god. Sorry, yo. Yes, indeed. So, by the way, if you guys need some content to catch, it's been a long day. If you guys need some content to catch up on, I did part 2 of the reunion yesterday. So check that out. And then, of course, Stephen A. Smith's NABJ response. I did a watch along and responded live in real time with that. That was fun. And then, of course, I talked about Stephen A. Smith and NABJ. So talked about that. Then, of course, I took Villain's Land and I made it better 10 times over. And there's a whole new village called Spindle Station. Please go watch that. I mean, it's some of my best work. Then, of course, we watched the myself, Florentin, and Phil, BFP Imagineering. We watched live the theme parks showcase live on Disney Plus, so you can watch the whole thing right there, all of our commentary right there. And then, of course, as you guys know, we've been reviewing Put a Ring on It, Cheat Hab. So we've been doing that as well. And then, of course, before that, we reviewed the movies and TV shows being showcased, from Disney as well. Then, of course, talking about Lionel Richie, Rihanna, InvestFest, Carlos King, AI, Noah Wells, Caroline Levitt, and then Selena Gomez. And then, of course, we did a wild card show for D23. And then, of course, Roaring 20th Season 1, Episode 1. So there's a lot of content to catch up on this channel here. So always something new for y'all, as it should be, because you ain't got to wait until September 12th in order to be a content creator. Moving on. Yeah. I mean, just good damn. Like, I'm like, there's a black kid that is gone. Nolan Wells, Carmelo Anthony. By the way, I did see Alicia Brown tried to sue. Child, you wanting to sue when you kidnapped a child? That's not a good look. And the fit attorney did not do anything wrong. The fit attorney, ATL, did not do anything wrong to you. You need to stop the bullshit. Okay? I think Dennis Byron was part of that as well. But Dennis, he covers law. Okay? He's been doing it. He was there at the Tasha K trial. So, he's been known. But, like, sincerely, like, you're upset with others because of your own behavior. A female version of Stephen A. Smith, if I ever saw it. So, it is what it is. So I'm going to rock it up all the way to 40 minutes, and then we'll take a little bit of a commercial break. We are live on tour. Hopefully your Tuesday has gone well. Yes, indeed. First day, I was back to work on Sunday, but this was my first day seeing all my coworkers after being off for 2 weeks and all that stuff. Caught up with them today. That was a good time. And Child, I'm just waiting for the right job because the way it is right now, my job, child, I think everybody's ready to get out. For real, for real. So, yes, indeed. Like I said, I think that's the hardest thing, right? Whenever you're trying to go for something new, is you gotta wait. You gotta wait. You gotta wait. You gotta wait, and it's difficult too, especially when you know you're qualified, right? And I wish companies would just take the experience that people have, because that used to be a thing back in the day. Okay, just apply with what you got. We'll teach you the rest. Um, and I don't know what happened to that, but it should be a thing. That the work that people have done should matter to companies. It should, absolutely should. But yeah. So we'll see. Hopefully, sooner rather than later, I'll be able to do this more often on a schedule where I actually want to do this, because I do believe in this platform, our platform here. I really do. Being able to cover Black culture um, anytime, in any way, and anywhere we want to, is a true blessing. We're not locked into a particular format. Um, we cover Black culture, through the world of media, entertainment, and culture. And we also do commerce and theme parks. So, we're very vast in that. So we ain't tied to a show, we ain't tied to a person. We move freely how we want to, which is a great blessing. We also don't get notices, and we don't know how to create content on YouTube. We also don't get those. So that is a blessing as well. But anyway, Woody Woodpecker. But anyway, into it. Oh my God. Can't believe it's almost about to be September, by the way, too. That is something, my God. It'll be October, then November, then December, and then we start all over again. But the good news is, though, 2027 and 2028, the last year of this long national nightmare of us having this president, will be over with. January 20th, 2028, we are going to mark it as a holiday. And if I was president, I would make that a law. This is a national holiday. Everybody gets to be off this day. If you have a job, whether it's part-time or full-time, you get bonus pay on this day. I think even MAGA would like that. Like, wait, we get paid extra? But anyway. Excuse me, sorry. Yes, indeed. Ooh. My God. Love it, babe. Back at work tomorrow. Is Thursday that I am off. So, yeah. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Mm. Yes, indeed. All right, y'all. We're going to take a little bit of a commercial break, and we'll be back with more right after this. We are live on tour. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll be back right after this. Roll, everybody.
Lights go low, the city goes high. Stories untold under moonlit skies. Pray lonely, got the vibe, got the flow for the culture. Yeah, you already know. starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon's got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Hear the whispers in the city's hum, echoes of stories where we're from. A beat, a step, a voice so clear, the pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor, every moment is a savior. Every experience is an overcomer. Turn it up, feel the glow, let the rhythm flow. Spotlight shining, we in the zone. This is the place where the culture's grown. Stories untold, now they're coming alive. Braylon got the vibe tonight. One thing to know and two things for sure. Higher is waiting and lower is available. But either way, we gotta go on tour. It's Braylon Lee's virtual tour, where the culture makes its move. Feel the love, feel the truth. This is us, this is you. From the unknown, the unembraced and more. This show, this brand and the possibilities of what can be is all here for you. I'm just a kid from the rock, trying to be a rock for people, trying to make it best they can to become. Being moved as a creator of power, to lift up all of us, not just a selective few. For the culture, by the culture, here we be, Braylon Lee, bringing life to your screen. Feel the soul, feel the truth, we're free, trust and believe. It's entertainment, news done away with. Braylon Lee, spotlight sharp like a diamond shine. We see the stars, but the stories align. Deep in the soul where the heartbeats find. The pulse of the people redefining time. Just a pro tip, people have to earn the right to hear your story, but in addition to the people have to earn the responsibility to be a part of it. Just because we are not seen by everybody doesn't mean we are not been seen by who needs to see us. Noise equals attention and sound equals purpose. Anybody can be a creator, but it takes a somebody to be an artist.
Beyond this gate, find gardens green and epic worlds to fill your dreams.
There's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward, with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
In Disney's 102-year history, there have been many defining moments and countless achievements. Today, we celebrate another thrilling moment, the creation of a spectacular new Disney theme park resort coming to Abu Dhabi.
Beyond this gate, find gardens.
There's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward, with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
In Disney's 102-year history, there have been many defining moments and countless achievements. Today, we celebrate another thrilling moment, the creation of a spectacular new Disney theme park resort coming to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi is a place where heritage meets innovation, a place where we preserve our past while designing the future.
Bringing a Disney theme park resort to Yas Island, Abu Dhabi, marks a historic milestone in our journey as a global family destination.
The 7th Disney theme park resort destination represents a new frontier in theme park ambitions. Our resort in Abu Dhabi will be the most advanced and interactive destination in our entire portfolio. The location of our park is incredibly unique. It's anchored by a beautiful waterfront, which will allow us to tell our stories in completely new ways. Ultimately, this project will be a celebration of what's possible when creativity and progress come together.
What we are creating with Disney in Abu Dhabi is a whole new world of imagination and experience that will inspire generations across the region and the world.
This collaboration represents a powerful fusion of Disney's unmatched legacy in storytelling and mirrors commitment to bringing world-class entertainment to our guests.
Abu Dhabi's vision for the future is to create a legacy for generations to come.
Disneyland Abu Dhabi will be authentically Disney and distinctly Emirati. An oasis of extraordinary Disney entertainment at this crossroads of the world. It will bring to life our timeless characters and stories in many new ways, becoming a source of joy and inspiration for the people of this vast region to enjoy for generations to come.
There's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward, with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
In Disney's 102-year history, there have been many defining moments and countless achievements. Today, we celebrate another thrilling moment, the creation of a spectacular new Disney theme park resort coming to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi is a place where heritage meets innovation, a place where we preserve our past while designing the future.
Bringing a Disney theme park resort to Yas Island, Abu Dhabi, marks a historic milestone in our journey.
Beyond this gate, find.
There's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward, with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
In Disney's 102-year history, there have been many defining moments and countless achievements. Today, we celebrate another thrilling moment, the creation of a spectacular new Disney theme park.
There's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward, with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
In Disney's 102-year history, there have been many defining moments and countless achievements. Today, we celebrate another thrilling moment, the creation of a spectacular new Disney theme park resort coming to Abu Dhabi.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this.
McDonald's, ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it. 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 McDonald's, ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it.
Hey y'all, I am so sorry. I don't know what's going on with y'all, but it is pissing me the hell off, okay? I don't know what's going on. I sincerely don't know. Because I was trying to play the commercials and it just stopped. It was stuck. And I don't know why. So my bad on that. I am so. Hey y'all, now you can hear me. Hi. Damn. If it's not one thing, it's another, child. Like I said, I am so sorry to y'all. I was playing the commercials and it just froze. So that's basically what I was saying. But welcome back in. We are still live on tour. I'm trying to take this all the way up to at least a full hour. And then I'm do the day over and then get off of here. Like I said, tomorrow, do not know what I'm going to do, of course. As you all know, we let the day play out. If there is something to talk about, then, of course, we will talk about it, right? And I just want to say this, right? I think some people get twisted that just because somebody is talking about somebody means they're defending somebody else. That's not necessarily true, right? Like, an article came out about Carlos King and everybody talking about, okay, he's a topic. Moving on. Like, sometimes people who are so desperate to grab straws, darling, to grab straws, will say anything to look like they're intelligent when really they're just fucking stupid. Stop. And stop. My God, today Holly. My God. But yep, just chillaxing, y'all. Glad to have you here. Yes, indeed, here. No, I'm not gonna fall asleep on y'all like that. No, I'm trying not to. It's been a long time since I fell asleep on a live stream. Oh man, there was one time I was on a live stream and content creator called me and they were like, "Ray, you know you still sleep, right?" I was gone. Everybody made fun of me for that for years, and it was a funny time. It was, man. I think I would laugh at whoever, fell asleep too. But at least they're human, right? That's the big takeaway from that. Like, hey, listen, to be up for 12 hours, you have to know something was going down, right? So, listen. But yep, just chillaxing. Like I said, I'm sure there's going to be plenty of D23 talk over these coming weeks, maybe even a month out. So, we'll see. We'll see. Oh, man. It seems like for Disney fans at this point, here's the thing, right? I think for the Disney fans that are saying there was no details, this, that, and the third, I think they are complaining just to complain, and they cannot see the joy in that Disney actually respected the fans, right? They talked about updates. They gave launch years, right? And most of them was 2027, 2020. I think one was only like 2029, right? But Disney had a different assignment, right? They were at a very pivotal point where people had, they had divorce papers. Some had divorce papers, rather, and others had tuxedos and wedding dresses, right? There were a lot more people getting married, right, than trying to do divorce papers. So, there it is, you know what I mean? So, it is what it is. They're still going to be excited about Disney either way. Because I look at anybody who's complaining about this, it's like, okay, you're still going to go and see all the new updates that they've done. You're going to ride all the rides. You're going to eat the turkey legs and the funnel cakes and the popcorn, all that stuff on Main Street USA. So just stop it. Stop it and stop it. Like I said, the biggest things that came out of that thing was Tomorrowland and Figment. Everybody who's saying there needs to be a Pandora in DCA, nobody cares about Pandora like that. It works for Animal Kingdom because it talks about, the Na'vi people and their ecosystem, this, that, and third, relates to the ecosystem of animals and plants and all that stuff. But like DCA is supposed to be about the adventure of California. Unless it needs a new identity, which I already gave it a new identity, when I called it Disney's Composition of Magic California Adventure Theme Park. Talking about the composition of Disney magic that they create from movies now coming alive in the theme park. But that's neither here nor there. I'm gonna turn off my camera now because we've done the whole show for an hour. Yes, we have. Oh my God. So yep, we will chillax here for a little bit, and then we'll head on out with the Daily Motivator. Yes, indeed. I applied for another job today, and it's a pretty cool one. I already came up with a brand strategy for them, and oh my God, if they hire me, they ain't gonna be ready for how I take them from where they are to where they can go. I promise you, it blew my mind when I did it. But anyway, let's go ahead and make it do what it do with the Daily Motivator. Yes, indeed, yeah. My God. My God, today. All right, here we go. Let's get it. Let's go. Oh, no, great. By the way, if you want any of these motivators, greatday.com is the website. I know I don't really promote it enough, but greatday.com is the place to go for any of these motivators that I've read out over the years. So it's been, 3 years for me reading these things, and it's been a privilege, an honor, and a joy to do it. A happy person is not a person in a certain set of circumstances, but rather a person with a certain set of attitudes, cue downs. Very well said, sir. It's time for the day motivator for Tuesday, August 18th, 2026, while you can. Before this day gets away from you, grab its potential and do something with it. Start early because you never know what will happen later. Good intentions are great, but only when you act on them. Don't allow what you meant to do become what you failed to do. Use the time you have when you have it, because it slips away quickly, and does not return. Do the best of what's possible while it remains possible. Utilize every moment, beginning with this one. Focus on positive purpose and put into action as time continues to arrive. Continue to fill it with meaningful value. At the end of the day, you'll be left with either achievement or regret. Now, while you still can, choose achievement by making it happen. Ralph Wilson. Well, let's talk about this while you can. I think a lot of times people feel like if they haven't done it all, they failed. But do you recognize that for anything you want to do in your life, it requires you to go through stages to get it done? You think a house is done like that? I mean, I know Extreme Makeover Home Edition did a great job of showcasing how a home can be built in 1 week, but homes take time. So if you think about your life like a home, right, I think you'll recognize, right, that at the beginning, middle, end of the day, things take time, right? So always think of your life as a home and how long it takes homes to be built. Think of your life in that fashion, number one. Number two, do the best what's possible while it remains possible, right? I think that's very true as well, in recognizing that there is a clock to everything, right? Time is a construct, as people say, but when it is midnight, it is midnight. If you miss the deadline, that's not the construct, that's a fact. So recognize the facts of what you have to make anything possible, and be about honoring those facts. That's the second thing I'll tell you. Finally, the third thing I'll tell you, at the end of the day, you'll be left with achievement or regret. In the words of Glorilla, at the end of the day gotta end. But isn't it a blessing that the day ends, because there's a new day tomorrow, and that is truly a gift. Amen, amen, and amen. With that being said, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say one more special, because you are always one of the blessed impression. May not be where you want to be, but by any way, you'll be where you need to be. You'll be chosen. Otherwise, what to call yourself is nothing chosen. One love, much love, all love. I spend time with you. You spend time with me. Hopefully, I spend time there. Or else it'll be great. Always remember, when you're on radio and television, YouTube living your best life, or just recognizing that just because you've moved on doesn't mean that you still cannot celebrate things, Kyle. Make sure the replay is not just right for you to watch it, not just right for you to listen to it, but if you want to speak to it again. I love you, I value you, I embrace you all. Always remember, or see love, you gotta give it, or see love, you gotta give it, or see love, you gotta give it. Wherever obstacles you've overcome, wherever success you have achieved upon this particular day, I'm extremely proud of you. But no one else is proud of you, proud of you, damn. So proud of y'all. I want you to know, whatever you're going through, just keep putting one foot in front of the other, right? And when you feel like hope is lost, recognize the only way there will never be no hope, it all depends on, let me say it 2 more times, it all depends on you. It all depends on you. Remember that. Sometimes we are our own killers of joy, and what can be possible and what can be for us. Remember, we are creators and destroyers. There's a gift, there's a blessing rather, and a curse in that. The blessing is we can destroy things that can hurt us and we can build things that can help us. That's the blessing. But the curse is if we stay in the destruction for too long, or we stay in the building of the fantasy for too long, then we can also hurt ourselves. Commercial break and fireworks are coming your way for the day that was, for the day that's to come, and for the blessing zone where for me, all of us, as a society, as a people, as culture, I feel the love. I'll send it right back to you. Good night, man. Love you all. Bye.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, Because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Good evening. My name is Mark Woodbury. I'm the chairman and CEO of Universal Destinations and Experiences. Well, we're finally here. Tomorrow we begin a new chapter at Universal Orlando Resort as we open Epic Universe. We built this place for you. I want to thank you, our fans, for your love of our stories, characters, and immersive experiences that inspired this incredible place. Epic Universe represents over 8 years of meticulous planning, immense creativity, and innovation, combined with unmatched craftsmanship and operational excellence on the part of thousands of people who have brought to life the stories and characters that live beyond each of Epic's portals. But it represents so much more. Your love of Universal and the deep connections we've shared together here in Orlando over the past 30 years inspired us to dream bigger and to push the boundaries to create something extraordinary for you and for generations of fans and families to come. And tomorrow, as we open Epic Universe, I can't wait for you to experience this place for yourself. Now it's your turn to step inside, to lose yourself, and to share this place with the ones you love most. As we open this park, we hope your world becomes a little more epic. Tomorrow, Epic Universe becomes yours.
Are video games getting too expensive? This episode, we want to find some common ground because the CEOs want to raise the price even more.
Not with these broken-ass games.
$5 million. That's how much San Andreas costs to make. Is it their fault for selling or our fault for buying?
Corporations claim all this stuff. Devs say otherwise.
Sports gamers, cozy gamers, whatever you call the people who play Power Wash Simulator.
I think it stings a little bit more because I'm spending my actual money and my mom is not. Imagine they get rid of all movie theaters and then charge you the same price to watch the same movie at home.
That's like every streaming service. It doesn't have to be the longest of games, but am I having fun with it? This is Lex. I'm Ronell. Let's get right into it.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because
I've been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content.
Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time.
Power 923 Jams and the Arkansas Minority Health Commission encourages you to take the COVID-19 vaccine to help keep you and your loved ones safe. Involved in our community, the People Station, Power 923 Jams. KIPR Pine Bluff, Little Rock, KFOG, Little Rock, a Cumulus Media Station. And now, back to the jams. Hip-hop. Drake.
Girls want girls where I'm from. Yeah, well, girls want girls where I'm from.
R&B. J. Howell.
Just 'cause I love you and you love me.
And now, bumping back-to-back continuous music with another fresh new jam. Heard here first on the People Station, Power 923 Jams. Power